often do we connect most when someone simply says, "I get it," or "I've been there"? In a world that often values strength and self-sufficiency, vulnerability can seem like a weakness. But the truth is, there is immense power in letting our guard down. And it's in these moments of openness that deeper, more meaningful connections are formed. When we share our emotions, we invite others to do the same. It's not about perfection, it's about authenticity. It's about being real. Hey fighters, and welcome to another episode of Heart to Heart Talk with MJ, a place that encourages you to be a better you. I want to use this medium to say a very big welcome and thanks to our esteemed listeners, and not forgetting our new listeners and subscribers. Welcome. Without further ado, let's dive in. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we invite others into our authentic selves. By expressing our feelings, we create space for empathy and understanding. Vulnerability lets people in, it builds trust, and lets others know it's safe to open up to. Think about it. How often do we connect most when someone simply says, "I get it," or "I've been there"? Opening up about our feelings, our struggles, or our joy doesn't make us weak. It shows courage. And when we listen, really listen to someone else's vulnerability, we create a space for them to feel heard. That's how conversation grows, and that's how relationships evolve. Being open about our feelings helps us strike up real conversations. It brings us closer to others because it gives them permission to share too. Through vulnerability, we discover that we are not alone in our experiences. We all have our stories, right? We have our highs and lows. When we share them, we build bridges between hearts. So the next time you feel the urge to hide your true self, remember, there is strength in vulnerability. It's the first step towards meaningful connection, and it starts with being open about how you feel. Because when we let ourselves be seen, we create the space for others to do the same. And in that space, something beautiful happens. You know what that is? Real connection. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe. Embrace vulnerability, foster connection, and until next Thursday, bye fighters.